All right. So I came across this strategy. Someone shared this in a coaching group, one of the things that they were doing. And I was like, ooh, that's kind of good. That's really good. And so what we have is if you think about the phrase the fortune is in the follow-up, the fortune is in the follow-up, the fortune's in the follow-up. And it's all about staying top of mind with the database. And like so many studies have shown, 36 touches, 52 touches, 19 touches, 27, like whatever it is, at the end of the day, would you agree that being in front of our people and being top of mind is one of the most important things? And then at the same time, it's like, okay, well, how do I maintain consistent connection and communication without being, I don't know, like I look at my own emails. And one of the things that I pay attention to is like, well, what do I actually click into and what do I swipe? Because there's certain subject lines, there's certain emails that I've been a subscriber on some of these emails, and they legit probably email me 3 or 4 times a week, and I'll click into 1 or 2 every so often, and I'll swipe the rest, and I don't think of it any kind of negative way, but every so often, one of them will catch my attention. I'll go through and I'll start reading it. And so then I go, what was it about that email? What was it about that subject line that got me in? Right. And so this one strategy, which was a cool take on how we can communicate and connect with our database, really stood out for me. And it's the deal of the week strategy. And I'm like, okay, well, that sounds too simple to be effective. And then he shared this coach shared the four things that make this strategy really effective and really easy. And if we think about what our database wants from us, they want to know what we know. They want to have insight from us. They want to get the inside scoop. They want to have access to the stuff, right? In an interesting or compelling way. And so this deal of the week strategy is an email strategy for your database. And it's super simple and kind of like I had to listen to it a couple of times and kind of process through it because it seemed too easy. And here's how it is. The email that you send out, in the subject line, it says the city of your subject property, and then the deal of the week is in the subject line, right? So if in our area it would be like Overland Park, deal of the week, or Roland Park,
I
deal
would like to
deal
have
of
a
the week,
medium.
or whatever that is, right? So city, deal of the week. So whenever they see it, if they're interested or whatever, they're just going to click through it and love it. And so if you're in a city with only like one city, but you have certain neighborhoods or areas of the city, then that's what you're going to do. Right. Like, so in the Kansas City Metro, you might be like Crossroads, deal of the week, or Hyde Park, deal of the week. And inside the deal of the week, you've got 4 or 5 bullet points of what you love about that property. No pictures, no links inside the email. No pictures, no links. 4 to 5 bullet points. Maybe you can insert price. You're not going to have the entire address. And in the email, so 4 to 5 bullet points, you're going to read through like, oh my gosh, the, quarter acre lot feels like a forest, updated kitchen, solid surfaces everywhere. Definitely got to check it out. And then underneath that, simply this: for more info, just hit reply. Or to schedule a private showing, just hit reply. That's it. No photos, no links, basic info, deal of the week. And so here's the other thing. It's if you're like, ooh, the deal of the week's too much. That's 52 emails. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay. Then it's deal of the month. And now you got your 12. And then you may have a deal of the month, and then you may have another one 2 weeks later that's investment, flip, or rental of the month. Hyde Park, contractor special, flip of the month. Off-market multifamily deal of the month. Bullet points for more info, or a private showing, just hit reply. No links, no photos. Why? Guess what? When we remove the links and photos, our deliverability goes through the roof. When you start removing links and photos, Gmail, MailChimp, all of these other email providers, if it's just a simple text email, they get through. They get through more often. And what's the other thing I was going to share? So you could do 2 of these a month, 3 a month. You could do them every week if you want. These emails in this capacity, this way, will help identify. And why do you think we put a link and not, or no links and just hit reply? What do you think that is?
So they call you and you don't give them everything up front. It's kind of a secret.
Well, it number one, it establishes any kind of, like, the call to action is that, right? It's a call to action. If they're interested, they're going to take action. They're going to hit reply, and now gives you an opportunity to connect with somebody that's kind of interested. And you can follow back up with, be like, here you go. Here's some more information. What was it about this property that caused you to reply? Is this something you're sending to somebody, or, tell me a little bit more. Now you can start getting into a conversation. So it could be neighborhood deal of the week, different price points, low, mid, high, investment flipper rental of the week, multifamily, single family, maybe even commercial. Maybe you've got some commercial deals. And then do you guys have coming soons? Then you can have a sneak peek of the week or sneak peek of the month. Coming onto the market in 13 days, address hidden. Reply to schedule a private showing once it goes live. Key points. Number 1, is your database in order in such a way that you can compose an email and then send to all of your A's or all of your B's with ease? If not, what's the first thing you got to do? What's the first thing you should be doing? What's the number 1 thing you should have? Organized, categorized database. If you're just slinging from your contacts on your phone and on your social media account, you're not actually running a business. You're still a hobbyist. Get your relationships in order so you can communicate effectively in groups and in mass. So thoughts around this strategy. It's so simple, it's stupid. And it's so stupid that it's so simple.
I like it because I don't have to worry about the technology of inserting a link or adding pictures.
It's made just for you. Made for you. Yeah. Other thoughts around it?
Do you think that, like, once you start with like Overland Park or the city, that you keep it the same throughout, or like
No, I'd move it around because you don't know
move it
who
around?
needs what in what parts of the city.
Correct.
Right?
Gotcha. Yep.
Like, and here's the thing, like, it could be completely random from your perspective, but from the side of the receiver, they're receiving something that you curated. So in their mind, they're like, ooh, there's got to be something special about this one. What is it? Right? So think about that as well for yourself. Right? What is it that's special about this one that makes it the deal of the week? Put that in the bullets. Right? In the bullet points, you might be able to say, out of all the homes that I saw this month, this one's got the biggest kitchen or best bathrooms, best bathrooms at this price point I've seen all month. Reply to see them. No pictures, no links. It's an exclusive VIP deal of the week. So how can you see yourself applying this? How can you see yourself putting this in play? How long do you think this would take? And when do you think you're going to put it out?
So as the queen of overthinking,
Mhm.
what will take me the longest is to decide what deal to put out there.
Okay.
But other than that, the rest of it's going to be pretty simple.
Sure. Well,
Yeah.
think about like, so you may even be able to take a look at like, what are the new listings that just hit the market,
Mhm.
right? Maybe that's your deal of the week. The deal of the week is something that just came hot off the presses, or like we talked about before, that coming soons, or take a look at recent price reductions.
Yeah.
And create hot lists off of your MLS and take a look at reductions. And then maybe it's biggest reduction of the week, price drop, biggest
Okay.
biggest price adjustment, Overland Park, or whatever. Check it out. 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, 3,800 square feet, biggest kitchen, best price. Reply for more.
Okay.
Other thoughts around this technique strategy? As you're thinking through this and about to deploy, like what interference might be getting in your way? What are the thoughts now that are already starting to creep in of how this isn't going to work, how this can't work for me? This can't work. This is stupid. I'm going to start sending these out. People are going to start getting pissed. Where's the photos? Where's the links? Everyone's going to unsubscribe. Why are you being a jerk? What else? Listen, you don't think these thoughts are coming up in my head as well? Do you know how many people are
I mean,
already like,
it's
they're already not paying attention to your content because it's all curated and it's all like, it's generic and it's the same all the time and it's not what they want. They want houses, they want properties to look at. They want exclusives. They don't care about your tip on how to like water your foundation or like time to change clocks. When's the last time we ever had to change our clocks for real other than my microwave and my oven, which will go off of my phone, which is automatic? But thanks for reminding me, realtors. You know how many emails I still get about the clock change? Ugh. So share with me. What in your what's coming up in your mind? What would hold you back from doing something like this? Anyone?
Good.
I'm thinking just the opposite, Matt. I'm thinking this is I got more ideas coming off of this than
Yeah. This is it.
opposition.
This is super cool,
Yeah.
right? So here's what I would recommend, right? So most everyone's CRM and websites allow you to make single property landing pages. So don't just send somebody an MLS link. Send them to your single property landing page for that property so that if they want to look at more, your CRM is tracking them. And if you've got cookies and if you've got, tracking pixels, if you're like doing any kind of advanced online marketing, then now they're going to start being followed all over social. Even if you're not doing that, if they want to, or if they share that link with somebody else and somebody else jumps onto your website and they haven't registered or they don't have then now all of a sudden you can start capturing leads off of that. But it also keeps somebody in your system and they can continue to look at your website and then reach out to you for more info. So whatever property you have, it's really easy. Just go into MLS, pull the MLS number or the address, and then go into your website and then pull up your website or create a single property landing page from your website, either on the back end or just literally search for a property on your website's IDX feed, go to the result of that page and then copy that URL and save that and then send that to people. if any of that sounds too much, get with Audra, get with Michelle, get with any one of our coaches that can kind of guide you through that step-by-step process. It's a simple step, and that will protect you and your people. Other thoughts around that? I thought it was when I heard the strategy, I was like, this is perfect. It's simple, it's clean, it's quick, and it's an opportunity for you to keep staying in front of your people. If you wanted to go and do it every single week, there's 52 touches right there. So then the question is like, okay, well, how do you maintain that, and how do you keep it going so where people, like, once they start getting used to seeing it, it's automatic. Anyone else? Any other thoughts around this? Questions?
Where'd that go?
I don't know. I don't know where it went.
Jeez.
It's okay, Angela.
What was that?
You're not on mute, Angela.
Oh, yes. Isn't that great? I lost one of my little things here.
Oh, no worries.
On mute. I love this, by the way.
Good. No,
Wonderful.
it's our goal is to bring you
Very
content,
super easy.
content ideas and strategies that work. Simple, effective.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to see and hear the results that you're going to start getting from your deal of the week. Who's ready to get off this call right now and send out their first one to their entire database? Yeah. Do it. Do it. Get people fired up. Be like, hey, do it. Guess what? I got a deal of the week. Reply for more. For all the deets, just hit reply. Have fun with it. Look, I only want to work with fun people. Your people that are in your database need to know how fun you are. Unless you're not fun, then stop being not fun. All right, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to say. What else you got? We got 5 minutes. Cynthia's back.
I think the key point here, I mean, this email is super simple, but what I've heard you say at least 3 times is your database wants information from you. They don't want this generic crap. So curating emails or sending information that's useful. I've obviously in my home search, I've been looking at a lot of houses around here, whether it's in my price range or not. My wife and I we've been looking at a lot of properties. Never thought to do anything like this with the database.
Yeah.
Because they're not front of mind with this. I was focused on we're looking for a house, but we have it. We're still looking at properties. Now I can. You should be looking at properties anyway to preview them for potential buyers if you're not doing anything else. So
yeah. The ratio that this coach highlighted, which I thought was really brilliant as well, was that everyone that we run into is on there's the ratio he called this 10-40-40-10. So our entire database, or all the people that we run into, 10% of the people want to work with you right away. 10% of the people will never work with you no matter what. 40% just need more time, and 40% need more education. So they need information or education in order to move forward to work with you, right? So 10% is going to work with you right away. 10% are never going to work with you no matter what. They already have somebody that's their sister, brother-in-law, their spouse, whatever's, in real estate. Or they like actually hate, they don't hate you. Nobody actually hates. 40% need more time because they're just on a certain timeline, and then 40% need education and information, right? So this is an opportunity to connect with the 40 and the 40. So there's 80% of the people in your database that this is going to satisfy their needs, right? And the people that need more time, we don't necessarily know exactly how much time or what they need. So cool. Final thoughts before we jump off. Awesome. All right. Well, I can't wait to hear about all your results.
Right.
Go hard. Have an amazing week, guys. We'll talk to you on Friday.
Right.
Bye.